Hello, I'm John Property on channel John of the West. I'm having a Myst adventure. A real Myst masterpiece edition adventure. And I'm just gonna quickly memorize this page. 158. It goes 1 4 2 2 2 1 1 1 1 2 1 4 1 4 something like that. Let's I think it's remembered. I'm pretty sure I memorized that. That's okay. With that committed to my brain, I think I'm gonna write it in here. Okay, what are you looking over there? I'm just trying to remember what I feel like it was something like that. Yeah, I totally remember that. What's over there, John? What do you mean over where? Nowhere. I'm not looking at anything. Don't worry. I've got a crick on my neck. It's okay. My neck crick says actually there. See, I'm not even looking over there. Rotational bliss. I could have had a title for the episode. Okay. Let's save our game. And pick up the blue page. Let's see some bad endings. Pardon? Bad endings, John.
Oh yes, I'm free! Oh, I feel alive! And how do you feel, my friend? And what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for? Whoops! Yes! Oh. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. Shitters. There's my brother. Oh, yes. Oh. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. You lose.
The end. That's how it could have went. Maybe someone will rescue you someday, Akenar. Sorry, I got impatient. Well, just imagine if you hadn't saved. Would be gutted. I did though. I literally saved just before doing it. Not just before. I could have. I feel like. I'm not super keen on this black screen though. Feel like I should be on a menu by now. Okay. Load. Oh, yes, I did it. I got him to fall. Yeah. That's not where I was. Kind of annoying that I have to do this 3 times, but what are you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do? Ah, at least I committed it to memory. Can we not just save on this screen? Like I just tried to do? Well, clearly that's not gonna work, is it? Alright, maybe red will fare better. I still think red and green should be switched.
Oh, yes! Yes, I'm free! Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool! It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the books.
I mean, it's a pretty good pun.
The library looks much the same as hello. Oh, I can on. Goodbye.
There we go. Hope you enjoyed your new home as much as I enjoyed it. He cannot be serious. Sorry. Try that again. No. Oh, I wanted him to fly upwards. I mean, I'd committed quite a lot of it to memory. Is that everything? Don't wipe it. Okay, thank goodness.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atrus. I feel you've met my son, Cirrus and Agonar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library. My library, it contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons. Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Where? You need to tell me where it is, buddy. Mate? Hello? You need to tell me where it is. To be honest, I wasn't expecting a faded black. Oh! I wasn't expecting to... Did I make a mistake? Oh, Dunny.
Returned, we meet face to face. And the page, did you bring the page? You didn't bring the page. You didn't bring the page. What kind of fool are you? Did you not take my warning seriously? Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here forever.
Oh, somebody else might turn up. Well, at least it lets me travel around Dunny. Looks like someone's face. Alright, so... apparently... sorry. Got a bubble in my throat. It's really annoying. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm getting past her, typing in the code. So, I do this. He tells me to return with a page. What page? So maybe this is a good time to read some more books, because I wasn't expecting to suddenly need pages. Like, he's not giving me any indication of what to do. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures. And it was. The sky here is dark and grey and insistently displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world. I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills, which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of travelling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumours from an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and the black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookouts post attempts at peace. The lookout post's attempts at peace. Thank you. Were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumoured that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish their destruction. They had started so long ago. I have decided since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop the enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I have met the survivors today, the remaining ones, and have begun work on a plan for protection. Yeah, I guess they're both the hidden rooms there. I just didn't consider them. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, travelled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the city's old ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I'm very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see as they work on some small project of their own. It has been over 4 months now, and the construction is going well. My sons love the world, except for its grey sky. They detest the grey sky, and tell me many times they wish the sky were here. The sky here was like the blue sky in Myst. Yeah, by the way, I like the idea that he didn't even imprison his sons. They tricked him and imprisoned them themselves, not realizing they were prison books. Anyway, so I like that, and it's probably something I should have remembered from 20 years ago, but 20 years is a long time. The old man I talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways. I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work. We will have finally finished the fortress. It rests between 3 hills, which are now only islands due to the rising water level the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I have begun experimenting with on my visit to Aspemea. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress, which I used as well. The enemy is due to come soon. I don't know why you wouldn't just put the holographic device next to the controls, but whatever, buddy. You do you. The enemy is due to come soon. I trust, whatever. I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for us all. There we go, and you can turn it like so. The black ships have come. Their attacks were substantial, their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I cannot help but smile as I watch the boats leave. This is the insignia of the black ship. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and begun to work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe. I have begun. But first I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the Tide. I believe in my travels I have found substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments and they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day, find the population growing with my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident that the people here feel a heavier darkness than has been lifted from their shoulders. I don't know why, I really struggled reading that one. This one's about Rhyme, and we haven't been to Rhyme. So we're looking for a page? Like, I don't know what to do. I'll tell you what, though, there is like one thing we haven't touched, so I'll have a quick look at that. That's funny. That's the thing I didn't interact with because I'm an idiot. Uh, 40, 47, 67. Could be it. I'll try again. That would be cool if I got it instantly. I thought this was an Easter egg. Why would I think that? They didn't even do Easter eggs back then. But it's been so long since I did this. God damn, has that door been there this entire time? Don't complain, John. Okay. Well, fair enough. That's not so bad then. What page? Like, that's cool. We've got a thing. That probably takes me to rhyme. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forward chamber beside the dock. What? How long has this piece of paper been here? Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Okay. That wasn't there before, was it? That couldn't have... Oh, I guess count them. One, two, three. Oh, did I count that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. 5, 6, 7. 7? Well, that was a good sign. Different noise.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, this one of my sons. This is spectacular. I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him serious as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower mutation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine, everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
God damn it, like, he literally said, oh, if you've forgotten the number, remember the Talawashimashima. I'm like, no, that's the one word I wanted to hear! Could I turn the sound off, please? No, like, I need just the volume. Just the volume of the music, please, game? Ugh. That's the one word I wanted to hear.
to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agonal, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Okay. This is what I should have started with. He said tower rotation. If you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. That's how you start the game. God damn it, John. There was a piece of paper on the ruddy ground the entire game and you just missed. I mean, it's kind of cool, but what I'm going to do then is off screen, I'm going to listen to the guy's message again and see if he says where the page is, because I just completely missed it. So, I've been John Proctor and John West. I've been having a Myst adventure, and I'll see you guys next time. Why? Oh, now it's still set.